Hi guys, so today's video is going to be me recreating a bunch of my old Instagram tutorials. I think there were a couple that I actually did on YouTube as well, but most of these come from my Instagram. If you didn't know, my Instagram is where I do a lot of my more creative looks because I feel like YouTube tutorials have kind of taken a turn and like nobody really watches tutorials on YouTube anymore. So I do little short mini clips on my Instagram, and it's like where I kind of get to play with makeup and I'll be a lot more creative than I am on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to be recreating 3 looks that I've done in the past. Some of them are a little older and some of them are like from just a year ago, and I just love the way I've improved my skills. It's been really interesting seeing how much I've improved over the years, and I think like I'm always constantly learning and changing my techniques and just kind of playing around with makeup, and I just really love how I've evolved. Some of these looks are not exactly like the way they originally were. Like I went quite a bit off of what it, because I looked at the picture and I just got inspired and changed it entirely. But I use the same color bases. I tried to use the same palettes as well, but it was a lot of fun creating this video. So if you want to see me recreate these 3 looks, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the first look I'm going to be recreating is this one right here, and I'm going to put a little picture of it right here. First of all, let's talk about the editing skills on this. Oh my god, did I use the blur tool on Facetune way too much, but that's besides the point. I have kind of a different vision for this look, like where I want this look to go. I'm going to change it up a little bit, like a tiny bit, like the same concept, I guess, in a more upgraded look, and like see where my skills have gone in a year. I did use the Life's a Drag palette from Lunar Beauty, and I'm gonna still use that palette. First shade I'm gonna go in with this purple right here. So what I'm gonna do is pack this on the outer corner and just try to blend it as much as possible, but starting in the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take the shade right here. It's called Kai Kai, and it's a really like bright pink. And that's going to go in the inner corner crease, and I'm going to blend it upwards. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm only going to do like a half cut crease like up till about here. So I'm not going to cover this little purple that I got there. I did forget that I wanted to add this yellow like right above the pink, so I'm going to go ahead and take that on a really small blending brush and just buffing that into the edges of the pink. So I'm going to go ahead and blend some of that same purple in the outer corner just to blend out where I cut the crease. To deepen it out even more, I'm going to take this black shade and I'm just going to really lightly tap it in the very outer corner. Next, I'm going to be taking the pink shade again and just blending that next to the purple on my lid. I wish I had a smaller brush. I am just gonna put more purple on the outer corner as well. Just blend the 2 shades together so there's like not a harsh line. So the rest of the lid is gonna be saved for yellow, and I'm gonna blend the yellow into the pink to make like that orangey shade that you see on my crease. Now let's just clean up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be back to show you how I do the lower lash line and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the same shades that I put on my lid and put them on the lower lash line in the same order. So I'm gonna start with the purple in the lower, like the outer corner. Next, I'm gonna take the pink. Lastly, I'm gonna put some yellow in the very inner corner of the lower lash line. I'm just gonna line my waterline with some white liner. This is the NYX Jumbo pencil. Now I'm just gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. For lips, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Kylie Cosmetics gloss in the shade Literally. I just want my lips to be very bare, but glossy and juicy, as classy mites would say. Forgot how much I love this gloss. It's like the perfect nude. So this is the final look for this look. I know I didn't exactly recreate it like exactly as the picture, but I just, when I saw that picture, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna recreate this look with a little twist. And like, I got so inspired. I just thought about this look in my head when I saw that, so I just really wanted to put it into practice, and I thought it would be fun to call this like recreating my old looks. Even though it's not exactly a recreation, I think that I use the same palette, but I use different techniques, and I use a bit of a different like twist on the look, and I like the way it turned out. I also used way more bold lashes, and I don't even remember what I did on my face, but I know I didn't have this purple highlight, but I really like it. So yeah, that's it for this look. So the next look I'm gonna be recreating is this one right here. I thought that this look was so good. I think I did a good job for like my skill level at the time. I think I did this look about 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago, and that's when I started getting into like the really colorful makeup. So it was like a huge accomplishment for me. But I just want to see how I can improve this look with my skills now and how they've grown in the past 2 years. I'm gonna try to keep it as similar as possible and not change too much from like I did with the first one, because I don't want to change too much of it. I just want to improve the blending and just sort of the halo effect, I guess, that I gave in this look. So yeah, I remember I used the Jaclyn Hill palette for that look, and I haven't used this palette in so long. I remember when I first got it, it was so exciting to me, and I created so many looks using it that like it was ridiculous. This is pretty beat up. I've seen others that are much worse, and I haven't used it in such a long time. So yeah. So in the past I used to think blending started with the transition shade. So I took the transition shade first, and then I gradually went to the darker shade. But I'm gonna take the green shade first. Next shade I'm going to take is this teal one right here, and that's going to go above the color I just put. Really blend that out. Just make sure there are no harsh lines and the colors are blended together nicely. The original has a lot more like of that orangey transition shade than I remember. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this mustard transition shade and blend it higher than I would have liked, but I'll make it work, I hope. I'm going to take some more of that green and just blend this right here. And I'm going to take some more of that matte teal color and just blend it into the green. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, and that's going to go in the center of my lid. I'm done with the eyes for now. I'm going to come back to them in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and do my face, but I'm just not going to include it in this video like I didn't with the first one. But if you want to see how my face turned out, then check out my Instagram because I'm going to do a little mini tutorial there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line real quick, and I'm just going to take the same shades I took on the top in the same like halo effect. So you'll see now. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes off camera and I'll be right back. So I did add a little bit of the highlighter that I put on my cheekbones in the inner corner, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some glitter to that. This is a BH Cosmetics glitter in the shade Pearl, but it has like blue pink reflex in it and it looks really cute. And of course I take that using my NYX glitter glue. This is the best glitter. Well, it's a glitter primer, not a glitter glue, but whatever. I actually didn't add any glitter in the inner corner, I don't think, in the original. I did add it in the center of my lid, which I'm gonna do right now, but I'm gonna use a different glitter than I used. So I probably should have applied the glitter in the center of my lid before I put on lashes, but whatever. I'm gonna just take a little bit of the glitter glue and put it in the center of my lid. And then I'm gonna take this glitter from Mermaid Scales. This is Ocean Ombre glitter, and it's super pretty. I like their glitters because they're so like chunky and like, I don't know, I prefer like a chunky glitter, like uneven texture versus like something that's like a fine glitter. And I'm gonna also go ahead and add some on the lower lash line, like in the center. So this is the final look. I really like how this turned out. I was like honestly a little afraid that I went too high up with the teal, but I really like how it turned out. I love these lashes. I can't tell you where they're from, but I'm pretty obsessed with these too. And I think they make the look like a little different than the original, if that makes sense. I also did like a darker, like more brownish tone because it would match like the transition shade, but whatever, it's okay. I kind of like this lip color too. So that's it for this look, and let's move on to the next look. So the next look I'm going to be recreating is this one right here, and I don't even remember what palette I used to create that look, so I'm going to take it in a completely different direction. I might actually not even use the same kind of tone of purple, but I just thought that I would see where my skills have gone with a halo eye that's purple. For this look, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. I've actually never used this palette yet, but my husband did get it for me for Christmas, and I've been so intrigued to use it and like dying to use it, so I can't wait to show you what I come up with. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is the darkest purple right here, and I'm going to put that all over the crease and blend it out really nicely with a fluffy brush, but just packing on the color is the main thing and blending it out right after. The next shade I'm going to take is this one right here. It's a little bit lighter, and I'm going to put that all over the crease, like on top of the shade that I just put, and blend it out really nicely as well. Next, I'm going to take the lightest matte shade, this one right here. It's more pink, and that's going to go on top of the shade that I just put and just blend out really nicely, creating like this really nice gradient effect. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. I really hate this part, but whatever. I've actually found a new technique for halo eyes where you cut your crease first and then you put the eyeshadow like on the outer corner like you're supposed to do. I actually like that technique a lot more, so I've been doing that lately. Let's see if it works. So now I'm gonna pack on that darkest purple shade in the outer and inner corner, creating the halo effect. Next, I'm gonna take that medium purple shade, and it's gonna go right next to the dark shade that I just put down and just blend it. Lastly, I'm just gonna take that lightest pink shade and just put it like right in the center of the lid, like so. Don't you just love when one eye comes out like so much better than the other eye? Like, I don't understand what happened up here, but I think my eye is watering so much that like this turns like a darker color up here. It's super strange. I tried to blend it out, but it didn't work, but whatever. I'm just gonna add a shimmer shade now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this really pretty like duochrome metallic shade. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if it would be best on my finger, but I think I'm gonna try a brush first and then I'll see how it is on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower lash line with the same exact shades I used on the lid and the crease, and just make them all gradient and halo-y. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the NYX glitter primer and put it on my inner corner, because of course I'm adding a glitter. I love adding glitter to the inner corner. I think it looks so nice. Glitter I'm gonna be taking is from Mermaid Scales, and it's called Magenta Madness. For lips, I'm going to be going in with the Dose of Colors Barely There lip gloss. I really love this lip gloss, but I feel like this look just needs a really simple lip, and this will do it. So this is the final look in this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!